chief Akhilesh Yadav. He has said, and I quote, "In the heat of BJP's fight for power, governance and administration in Uttar Pradesh has been put on the back burner. The work of sabotage politics that BJP used to do in other parties, it's now doing the same work inside its own party. And that's why BJP is sinking in the quagmire of its own internal conflicts. There is no one in the BJP who thinks about the public." So, Arun, the opposition parties, especially the Samajwadi Party, milking this opportunity and taking the maximum making the maximum advantage of the internal strife within Uttar Pradesh and BJP.
Well, that's right, Avantika. Interestingly, you talked about Akhilesh Yadav, and yesterday I was speaking with a union minister who comes from Uttar Pradesh, and he told me that whether it is Congress or Samajwadi Party, they did not contest the election in Uttar Pradesh this time around in Lok Sabha, but they only did. They utilized the defection and disenchantment against the BJP leadership in Uttar Pradesh. That's what they did. If you see the ticket distribution which Akhilesh Yadav did, he only gave tickets to 5 Yadavs, and that all from his family. Other than that, he gave tickets to those people, specifically those communities which were upset with the Uttar Pradesh government, specifically with Yogi Adityanath. He gave 11 to 12 tickets to Brahmins. Rajputs were also part of his ticket distribution. So he essentially utilized take benefit from the resentment and the internal tussle which BJP leadership had in Uttar Pradesh, and that is perhaps the reason why the feeling amongst the central leadership of BJP is that this time around, though they did not get the full majority, they got 240 seats, but also they feel that people of the country gave them this mandate for a course correction. So I think that's the largely a sense amongst the central leadership, and that is why you're seeing that this feedback thing is going on. JP Nadda is meeting with various leadership. He's going to states, participating in that state executives which are taking place, whether it is in Kerala or in Uttar Pradesh or in Jammu Kashmir or in West Bengal. So I think BJP is on a path of course correction. How in that regard they are going to bring their leadership together, because at this moment, specifically if you talk about Uttar Pradesh, it seems that the dissent is very much in the open. As you and Aman were discussing, that there have been cabinet meetings in the past in Uttar Pradesh where Keshav Maurya did not participate in that. Now we are seeing that these leaders are coming forward and more openly voicing their concerns against the leadership there in Uttar Pradesh.
Absolutely. Aman, you understand the politics in Uttar Pradesh very intricately. I wanted to understand from you is that who will have the last word as far as who stays and who's out? You have these 2 deputy chief ministers who have skipped meetings. You have JP Nadda, who has publicly, even the Prime Minister, lauded Yogi Adityanath's work, saying that the economy of the state is at the 2nd position, that he has improved the law and order situation. Mafia Raj is over. So who will really have the last say?
See, I think, Avantika, Yogi Adityanath is indispensable to BJP in UP. He's a very popular chief minister. Over the last 7 years, we have seen that the model of, crackdown on, crime or on corruption has been a very successful model. Yes, there has been a setback in this particular election, but I think the BJP's faith in Yogi Adityanath is very, very high. They realize that he's one of the chief ministers, one of the better performing chief ministers of the BJP in the entire country. And I think there is no talk at all of any change in leadership at the UP level. I think BJP wants to repose its faith in Yogi Adityanath and wants him to take corrective steps in the state so that the BJP can stage a comeback in the state in the upcoming 10 bypolls and of course for the big 2027 battle in UP. Yes, at the lower level there has been murmurs. I remember in Hathras when Mr. Brajesh Pathak, Deputy CM, had gone, the CM and the Deputy CM did not go to the spot together. They went separately to the spot also in Hathras, the accident spot. So clearly there is everything is not well at the Deputy CM, at the CM level. There are some tussles, but I think the BJP still will repose faith in Yogi Adityanath, and I think he's there for the long run.
And And why do you say that? Because there were so many rumors. Arvind Kejriwal, Akhilesh Yadav, during the course of the election, openly stating that he just might be slighted, he'll be removed once the elections are over. So clearly, that's something that one is not getting to see if one goes by what you are saying and also the reports coming in from the BJP headquarters.
Obviously, BJP sources have been very clear that there is no change expected in UP. It was even after the election, though there's been, as I said, though there's been a setback, but obviously corrective measures will be taken. I think Yogi Adityanath will be the chief minister till the BJP goes for the 2027 elections. He'll be the face when BJP goes into the next election. That is very, very clear. And the upcoming 10 by-polls, if the BJP is able to stage a comeback, all these rumors will also be, I think, laid to rest.
All right, just kindly stay on with me. We have Mr. Dinesh, also BJP MP, joining us on the broadcast. Thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. Mr. Dinesh, there are a lot of talks about these meetings and the Deputy Chief Minister, Keshav Prasad Maurya, apparently extremely upset with how things have happened in the state of Uttar Pradesh. He's been missing also a lot of meetings. What does one make of his absence?
एक सामान्य सी प्रक्रिया को मैं समझता हूँ इतना मीडिया की हाइट नहीं मिलनी चाहिए। केशव मौर्य जी पार्टी के एक निष्ठावान कार्यकर्ता हैं, आदरणीय मुख्यमंत्री जी के यशस्वी नेतृत्व में काम कर रहे हैं और उत्तर प्रदेश कैसे डेवलप हो इसके लिए पूरी यूनिट, चाहे वो प्रदेश अध्यक्ष हो, चाहे वो उप मुख्यमंत्री या कोई मंत्री हो, सब एकजुटता के साथ लगे हैं। अब क्योंकि 10 उपचुनाव हैं, उनकी तैयारी भी है। एक सामान्य सी प्रक्रिया है कि जहां पर हमने लोकसभा चुनाव में जो भी हमने अच्छाई थी वो, जहां कमी रह गई वो, हम उन सबको पूरा करते हुए एक रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड जो हम परिणाम है उसको कैसे पाएंगे, इसके लिए चिंतन मनन की प्रक्रिया चलती है। अभी कुछ दिन पहले मुझे भी माननीय राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी के साथ काफी देर बैठना हुआ जी। वो एक क्या सामूहिक रूप में भी और अलग अलग भी तमाम लोगों से उत्तर प्रदेश के मिले हैं। नड्डा जी एक ऐसे संगठननिष्ठ राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष हैं
दिनेश जी,
संगठन की
मगर ये मीडिया इसको हाइप नहीं कर रही है। अखिलेश यादव ने भी इसके बारे में ट्वीट करा है। उन्होंने कहा है कि ये बीजेपी का इंटरनल फाइट चल रहा है और वो कह रहे हैं कि जैसे उन्होंने दूसरे पार्टीज को सैबोटाज करा है, अब वो अपनी खुद की पार्टी को सैबोटाज कर रहे हैं और इनका जो पूरा ध्यान है वो इस इंटरनल फाइट पर है डेप्यूटी चीफ मिनिस्टर और चीफ मिनिस्टर के बीच में, और जो स्टेट का डेवलपमेंट है वो कंप्लीटली इग्नोर्ड है। ये अखिलेश जी का कहना है।
अगर दूसरे शब्दों में ये कहूं उनसे जी कि अगर वो कह रहे हैं कि वो मुख्यमंत्री बना देंगे, तो मैं आपके चैनल पे कह रहा हूं कि अपने वो 3700 सांसद लेकर चले आए, उनको कैबिनेट मंत्री दिल्ली में बना देंगे, आ जाए। ये तो एक हवाई की बातें होती हैं। जो दूसरे के दल को के अपनी कमियों को ना देख के दूसरे के दलों के बारे में टिप्पणी करना, ये विपक्ष की स्वाभाविक प्रक्रिया रही है। और मैं तो यही कहूंगा कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक विश्व की सबसे बड़ी पार्टी है और उत्तर प्रदेश में भी नंबर 1 की पार्टी है। इसलिए जो भी विपक्ष है वो हतोत्साहित रहेगा। आने वाले चुनाव में जो 2027 का है, बीजेपी बड़ी जीत प्राप्त करेगा। और अभी भी हमने सबसे ज्यादा परसेंटेज 41.8% के आसपास हमने मिला था और जितना वोट मिला था उसपे हमने सरकार बनाई थी। तो इसलिए ना तो अखिलेश जी को या विपक्ष को खुश होने की जरूरत है और ना ही मीडिया को मैं कहूंगा हाइट की जरूरत है। कोई सस्पेंस नहीं है, सब एक है, सब एक दूसरे के पूरक हैं। नेतृत्वकर्ता और मार्गदर्शक मोदी जी हैं और उत्तर प्रदेश में योगी जी हैं, और उनके साथ मोदी जी और योगी जी के समन्वय के साथ सारे मंत्री और उप मुख्यमंत्री, सारे पदाधिकारी मिलकर अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं। इसमें कहीं कोई शंका सवाल नहीं है।
All right, Dinesh Sharma ji, thank you so much. So, Arun, I don't know if you got to hear that, but Mr. Dinesh Sharma putting up a very strong face saying that these are just rumors, ये हवा की बातें हैं, सब एक है, सब एकजुट है, ये एक परिवार है, putting up a brave front, putting up a united face. Aman, if I can just put that to you. Unfortunately, we lost Arun, but I don't know if you got a chance to hear my conversation with Mr. Dinesh Sharma. He was very confident that all's well. There is no internal strife. These are just rumors, and the opposition are just making a mountain out of nothing.
Well, obviously the BJP would like to believe that, and BJP would want to say that everything is well inside UP. Dinesh Sharma has been a former, also a deputy CM earlier, and he
Yes.
was replaced by Brajesh Pathak later in the second term of the Yogi government. So obviously BJP in UP has tried to make this caste balance among its top three leaders.